embryo transfer week. It is Monday, July 7th. I almost said 11th. It is Monday, July 7th. I had blood work and ultrasound this morning. I also had a different nurse draw the circles on my lower back because I just felt like the circles were way wrong. It was way wrong where the other nurse was telling me to inject, and I know this from going through for my son and my daughter. I was like, this just seems up really high. And as I was doing it last night, so I already did it Saturday night and Sunday night. So that was my second injection last night. And I was like, why does this feel so difficult? Like I'm up so high, twisting. Like I know my body has changed. I know I'm much bigger now. I'm like a solid 15 pounds heavier than when I did this the first time around getting pregnant with my daughter, right? In 2018 when I was going through this with frozen embryo transfer. So now, okay, 2 kids later, okay, my body is different. My hormones are different, I'm 40, it's different. But I was like, this just doesn't make sense. This is like I'm really struggling to like reach around. Anyways, my medicine is gonna stay the same. The 3 estrace a day, the 1 Medrol I'm taking in the middle of the day, my progesterone and oil every night.
Mom.
Yeah. So anyways, blood work came back. Everything is good. So I'm continuing all my medicine. I just am like a robot. I listen to what they tell me to do, and that's what I do, and that's it. This is the same protocol that I did with my son and did with my daughter. It was success, and that's what we're sticking with. Everyone will have different protocol. Anyways, so yeah, transfer is Thursday. And then I have a quick blood work Friday, and then I don't go back until next Friday. So it has been so many appointments and bringing the kids, and the kids have been like amazing. I was like, oh, mommy's got my doctor again today. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, I know. I just need you guys to be like really good in the waiting room. And today we were there a little bit more because it was a little busier. And I try to come, they're fighting again. I try to come to the end of the monitoring hours to not bump into so many women. Anyways, let me go break up the fight, and I will touch base with you guys on Thursday when I am on my way to my embryo transfer. It is Thursday, July 10th, and it's embryo transfer day. Oh my gosh, do you hear that? Do you hear that? The kids are gone. My husband's off of work today, obviously, because I cannot bring the kids for this. They are not allowed in the waiting room or any of that. I have to go into a special sterilized operating room for the procedure, which honestly the procedure is like 5 minutes. It's really fast. I've been through this already twice, so this is my 3rd time around. Let's do this. I have to be there in 2 hours. It's about 30-40 minutes away. I am actually so thankful that I'm not going back to New York City for this. Now, my doctor opened up an office up north for me, so instead of me going south 30 minutes to New York City, I'm going north 30 minutes to Mount Kisco. And you guys saw I transferred my embryos up over there because that's where he's doing the procedures now instead of New York City. And it's 2025, and there's just a lot of things going on in New York City. And for me to drive down by myself like I did actually with Angelina, it was me, my husband, my mom. And then with Dean, I left Angelina home with Angelo, and I went down by myself and just did it and came back, and that was it. Because my husband is not allowed in the room. It varies state to state. New York is very strict HIPAA laws, and they're very strict about just the person who is having the procedure done is the only one allowed in the room for this. My stomach is in knots. I probably have to go to the bathroom again. Let me go do that. And then I need a comfortably full bladder for the procedure. So I'm gonna bring a bottle of water. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now, and then I'm gonna bring a bottle of water and just start chugging it while I'm shopping, a little bit at a time. But yeah, oh my gosh, I cannot believe. And what is so wild about this, guys, what's so wild is every time I kept thinking about having another baby, I kept thinking July. And I'm like, what is this pull for me to do this in July? Well, 7 years ago in July is when I started my egg retrieval. And I was like, oh my God, it was next week, I wanna say, is when I started all my meds and everything for my egg retrieval, that's what I'm transferring now, frozen embryo. So it is wild. All right, let's go to the bathroom again and let's hit the road. Okay, it's 12:40. I just left my fertility clinic for my procedure, and this is my photo. This little baby, this little frozen embryo was just implanted, and it's up in God's hands now. We are going to do our best, and hopefully baby number 3 will stick and grow. And oh, I think he said he had my doctor said 7 other embryo transfers today. So I was just like, oh my gosh, sending baby dust to all of them and all of you that are watching if you're going through this. But I'm about to go down the block. I saw there was a Chipotle and I haven't eaten any. Oh, actually I did. I had a bacon and egg this morning because I was so hungry. I was so nervous. My stomach was in knots. So I am going to run and treat myself to a good lunch before I go home to the chaos of my kids. Good morning. It is Friday, July 18th, and I had my embryo transfer 8 days ago on Thursday, July 10th, and today is the day where we find out if I'm officially pregnant. I just go in for blood work only, that's it, and they will call me this afternoon and let me know the results. They'll also let me know, sorry, my daughter is right here. They'll also let me know, I don't know what the name of it is, but it has to be over 50. I'll let you guys know later today. It has to be over 50, and then it has to keep going up, 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 up. That's all I know. I am like a robot. I know this is my 3rd time around. I should be a pro at this. I am just like, the less information and everything I know, the better. Just tell me what to do, and I will keep doing it. Anyways, so embryo transfer Thursday. Friday.
Mom, I can hang it.
Cool. Friday, we just kind of literally hung out. It was a really hot day. I was like, we're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. Now, after embryo transfer, the only main rule that my doctor has is no working out, no raising your internal core temperature. That's it. And no heavy lifting. So I already did my groceries earlier last week. So all that was done. So we just kind of like hung out and just kept the kids busy for the past few days. And then Monday came. Monday we went to the pool. Monday I was like...
And today we're going to pool.
And today we're going to go to the pool later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Monday came, and Monday I was like, oh my gosh, I want to test so bad. But, you know, take a home pregnancy test, but it was way too early and I knew it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I just need a sign, like, please, Lord, I'm praying that everything I'm doing is working. And then I look out my window and I see this. Does that picture not look like a baby with the umbilical cord and the placenta and everything? And I just like, I almost lost it. I took a picture right away and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then within like a minute, the clouds disappeared. It was so wild. So I'm like, I can't even believe I captured that. So that was Monday. So then Tuesday was, so let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday was 5 days post embryo transfer, and I did test. So this is my stick from Tuesday, and I knew. Okay, you see the faint line? You can see. Okay, so that was Tuesday that I took it like in the morning. I think we ran to Costco and I did it as a Target pickup, and then we got home and I ran into the bathroom and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. This is really happening. So then of course I took it Wednesday. I took it in the morning when I first woke up, and then I took it like randomly in the afternoon after we got home from the pool and I was like more relaxed. So this is the progression. This is Wednesday morning and this is randomly Wednesday afternoon. So of course I was like, oh my God. And then this is this morning. So I guess it's pretty safe to say that I'm officially pregnant. I am officially pregnant. I'm so beyond excited. All my hard work, like, thank you, Jesus. I am not letting any negativity get to me. I am just going with it. We're gonna go do blood work. We're gonna leave literally in like 5 minutes. And I think what has really helped me is being active and keeping busy, because this weight can destroy you. And I know this from going through it 2 times already. It can destroy you just waiting and waiting and waiting. You have to stay busy and mentally going. What happened? That's okay. Oh, it's okay. Hi, buddies. Are you happy? Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Do you want to say, I'm going to be a big brother?
I'm going to be a big brother.
You're going to be the best big brother?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite thing to do for the baby?
Hug her.
Oh, I love you, sweet boy. Okay, we're going to go to the doctor.
I like to say sweet girl to her.
You want to say sweet girl to her? You're my heart.
What's all this?
This just means the mommy's pregnant.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Wow, what is all this? Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. You ready to go to the doctor? I gotta get. No. That's yucky. It's got pee-pee on it. Okay. Go take McQueen. So she broke McQueen. We'll fix it later.
This is Mater.
Oh, Mater. Sorry.
I'm
yeah.
Mater.
So anyways, let's get to the doctor and then I will check back with you guys this afternoon once we know official results and numbers. I'll just share the numbers. I'm not a big numbers person, but I'll share it. All right, let's go to the doctor. This was not the ending of this video that I imagined. I lost the baby 10 days ago at 10 weeks pregnant. Literally the Saturday of Labor Day weekend, I started bleeding really bad after taking a shower late at night, and that was it. I don't want to get into detail. I'm very thankful my children were fast asleep. I'm very thankful my husband was home and that we had each other to really lean on during this. This is like the beginning of me really processing everything, even though it happened 10 days ago. Because I do have 2 other children. So literally 4.5 hours after saying goodbye to my baby, my son was in my doorway saying, "Wake up, Mom, it's the morning," as he does every morning. And I'm just so grateful to have my kids to pull me through this and to like keep me so busy. I'm grateful this happened before they were in school. So I like was able to just take those 2 days of just like being with them. I'm happy that I was able to just be home and not have to worry about school pickup and drop off and all that other things, because they started school. This happened Saturday night. Labor Day was Monday. Saturday night into Sunday morning. Labor Day was Monday, and then they started school on Thursday. So I've been very busy. And then today, so today is my second day home, like with quiet and processing this. I've kept myself incredibly busy. Like I'm nonstop running around, and I was finally had the courage and the strength to edit this video. And share like that this didn't work out, and it just really sucks. I started counting up all the stuff. I was literally 1 day away. I had just done my second to last progesterone and oil shot. I was at 55 shots. Literally had just done it, took a shower, and then that was it. I think the part that was the hardest was like, I was literally at my doctor that Monday, just over 9 weeks pregnant. Congratulations. You have graduated our clinic. Well, it's not a clinic. You've graduated. You're now passed off to your OB. Heard her heartbeat, saw her moving, and then literally that Saturday miscarried, and then that Tuesday morning walked back into the fertility office, and all of the staff, it was like, you know, obviously it showed in my chart, they knew what I was there for, but they had just seen me the previous Monday. It's like they saw a ghost. They were just like hugging me and like, you know, just there for me. I dropped my kids at my parents' that morning so that I could just process it all, and just, you know, I'm still bleeding. I'm still bleeding now 10 days later. But that's just like, I think the worst is really behind me. Everything was going so great. So I don't know how this happened. I don't know why it happened. They keep saying it would have been like chromosome abnormality. My embryos were tested, but they're obviously not tested for everything. I truly believe that something, I guess, was wrong with this baby, even though she looked perfect to me. And that God has a way of just wrapping his arms around when we need him, and we don't realize we need him, but we needed him. And yeah, it just really sucks. I'm still just like taking it all in. I think that no matter when you lose a baby, especially in the beginning, like, I don't know, for me, it still doesn't feel real because like my belly, I felt so sick. First of all, from my last video, I was so incredibly sick. Like I was so sick the whole rest of the summer. And I was so nauseous. I was just pushing through every day. My kids were home with me. It was a little stressful because I'm feeling sick laying on the couch, falling asleep. They've never seen me like that. So there was a lot of like, I was never sick like that with my kids. So yeah, the first trimester was really hard and I was just so holding my breath and happy to be like on the way out of it, and then it all came crashing down. And that's all I feel like sharing. I really don't want to go into detail. I want to respect privacy for me and my husband, my kids. Yeah. I think the hardest part with all of this was losing her and then having to tell my kids there's no more a baby in my belly, because then they started school a few days later and they were so excited to tell other friends at school. And then walking to school drop off and saying hi to everyone and seeing all these beautiful pregnant bellies all over and congratulating everyone. And just, that broke my heart. That really broke my heart. Congratulating all these pregnant moms. And here I am with a pad and praying I don't bleed through everything at drop off. So yeah, it's been really difficult. I'm back in my fertility clinic. I'm back with my fertility doctor and he's going to be monitoring everything coming down, me coming down off all the medicine and getting my levels back to 0. I go again next week for a follow-up visit for blood work, and I don't know if it's ultrasound, I think it's just blood work, and I'll keep pushing forward. But I just wanted to share it because it's part of this journey, and I was so, it really sucks. I had literally just announced on social media on that like Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then 3 days later it all came crashing down. Like, anyways, I didn't want to cry. I cried a little bit. I'm holding my composure. I had to end this video, and I think I feel stronger now moving forward and just filming more day in the life. And I don't know, hopefully follow me on my journey. I think I'm gonna have a new series like on my quick little videos of like getting my pink back and just finding myself again after loss and feeling strong again, and you know, putting myself first and putting my health and my body and everything else my priority, because that's what I really need to do now. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you have experienced this or you were going through this, I am so deeply sorry for you. I'm sending huge warm love and hugs to you and strength. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.